Well, hi everyone. My name is Michael Reese. I'm the CEO and co-founder here at Barnwell Bio. I'm joined by our lead veterinarian, Dr. Natalie Urie. We wanted to start a little video series here where we answer some common questions, questions we get from customers, from people we partner with. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. But wanted to take some time to address these and provide a resource for folks to better understand what we do. And so I have some questions here for you, Natalie. First question is, and we hear this one a lot. I've heard of you guys, but what does Barnwell Bio actually do?
And that's a great question and a great place to start. So, at the most basic level, we analyze environmental samples to better understand both pathogens and the microbiome. Right now, we're mainly focused on poultry production. And the way we do this is through a really simple sample collection method using boot stock swabs. And it's followed up by more high tech lab work, including metagenomic sequencing. This allows us to have a clear picture of all the DNA in the barn, and that includes bacteria, DNA viruses, and parasites like coccidia and roundworms. We have a few different ways we work with barns. One is weekly sampling, which shows us how both good and bad microbes change over time. And then additionally, since we have a really large metagenomic database, with just a couple of samples, we can identify pathogens that are elevated above the baseline healthy barns. This allows farm managers, veterinarians, and even other poultry management teams to better understand potential disease risk, identify contributors of those complex disease syndromes that we see, and even evaluate interventions such as litter amendments, all with this one easy to use sample collection method.
That's great. Um, I think a lot of people we interact with are familiar with the microbiome and kind of have a high level understanding of why it's important. But can you speak to why this information actually could be helpful for a specific operation?
Well, I think it can be helpful to any operation that wants to support bird health and welfare, improve productivity, and really enhance their bottom line. We can help address the most difficult questions that operations have, including ongoing disease issues, proactively evaluating any disease risks that may be happening in the barn, and also helping an operation better understand if a treatment intervention, such as a probiotic, is actually working on their operation and in their barns. So we can really address a lot of different questions that an operation has that ultimately impacts their bottom line.
Yeah. And you mentioned poultry, but more specifically, what kinds of operations are we working in?
Right now, our clientele tends to be focused on layers, broilers, breeders as well, and then we have a handful of turkey operations. Each production type really has its own challenges and own microbial issues, and so we've built our platform to help address each operation type.
So we have folks who might be curious, but maybe don't know what the best starting point is. Can you speak a little bit to, where do I start? How do I start?
Yeah, the easiest first step would be to reach out to someone on our team to schedule a quick demo. We love chatting with folks. We're all very personable and friendly and happy to either chat on the phone or set up a time to show you the platform in person. So we can chat through what your production challenges are, give you an idea of all the different questions we can help answer, and then show you how the sampling works and how you'll receive the data. And then we can come up with a simple plan that really addresses your biggest challenges.
So, question for me, maybe doing a little, employee interviewing now, but what's your favorite part about working at Barnwell?
It's the producers. I love working with our clients and helping them translate something that at first seems like really complicated information into actionable insights. So it's great when we can give them a heads up on a disease or help them identify what may be causing increased mortality or really better understanding some of those complex disease issues that we see. I also love seeing proactive producers that are evaluating products such as those litter amendments or probiotics and using that data to really help their birds and help their operation as a whole make that bottom line more impactful.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Natalie, for your time. Hopefully, this was helpful, gives you a little bit of sense of what we do. To Natalie's point, if you have more questions, if you want to reach out, hello@barnwellbio.com, or you can reach out to either of us individually. We'd love to hear from you and look forward to more of these videos with some other folks on the team.